way to learn. And here's a live lesson where you'll all have a turn to solve a puzzle or follow a clue. Hear a story or song, there's so much to do. What's in store today, do you know? Open up the suitcase and away we go. The magic suitcase, what do you see? Learning and fun is waiting for me. Ballet originated in the courts of Italy and then later France in the 16th century as an entertainment performed by aristocratic amateurs. So there was no such thing as professional dancers back then. King Louis XIV of France loved ballet and he founded the first ballet school in 1661. The 1830s and 40s were known for something called romantic ballet. Giselle and Coppelia were two famous ballets from this time. Romantic ballets had supernatural fantasy themes, and ballerinas seemed to be floating on air thanks to the use of pointe shoes combined with long tutus, which were a type of net skirt. A dance between two ballet performers was called a pas de deux. After romantic ballet comes classical ballet, and this was happening in the late 1800s in Russia. These ballets were based on old folk stories and fairy tales such as Sleeping Beauty, The Nutcracker and Swan Lake. The movements had become much more technically challenging for the dancers. and the length of tutus had become shorter to show off the dancers' leg positions in jumps, turns and balances. Ballet continued to develop with new music, stories and choreography being created. In the 1920s, ballet companies were established in Britain. While traditional ballets are still being performed, ballet companies are also experimenting with more modern performances. And with lots of young dancers learning ballet technique, it seems like one of the oldest surviving art forms is definitely here to stay. So let's have a think. Why do you think ballet has been so popular for so many years? Sound is back. Did it look like I was just talking to myself then? Thank you so much for saying that. Right, what I was going on about was the answer to that question. Why do you think ballet has been around for so long? How has it survived? Why do people still like it? What do you reckon? Do you think it's the stories? Do you think it's that they love the magical fantasy stories that are being performed on stage? Do you think it could be the technique and the skill of the dancers? They seem almost like they're superhuman, don't they? What do you think? Well, let's move on, shall we? Oh, fingers crossed. We've got another, I can see another comment, so I'm really hoping that the chat works over on YouTube. Right then, let's move on, shall we? I reckon it's time for a game. What do you think? Yeah, I do love a game, and I know you guys do too. Let's see if we can have a go at a little bit of ballet ourselves. Now, for this activity, we're going to need to be up and moving, and I'm going to move too. So jump up and find a space that you can move in, and I'm going to join in as well. Make sure you've got nothing around that you can, whoop, you're on the move, guys. Nothing around that you can bump into. Have you got a space? Well done. Right then, we're going to look at the 5 positions of ballet. So there's 5 main positions that lots of the different movements, they all start from these positions. Shall we give them a go? Right, let's have a look what the first one is. This is called first position. We can see we've got the feet in a particular position and the arms too. Shall we give that a go? Let's try first position together. Have you got enough space? Okay, so we've got our arms are in front of us just here. And look at those feet. Check your own feet. Have you got them turned out like this? Well done. Right, that's our first position. Shall we give the next position a go? Right, let's try the next one. Second position. Right, what's happened now? Changing your feet to the next position. Have you done it? And your arms. So our arms are now to the side. Brilliant stuff. Our hands are slightly curved inwards too. Okay, we've got second position. Let's see what happens when we move to third position. Well, the feet position is quite different now. We've got the heel of one of our feet tucked in to the arch of the other foot. Have you got that? Have a look at the close-up picture. And what's happened to our arms now? We've brought one in front of us. Third position. Well done. Oh, we are doing really well. 2 more positions to go. Let's try fourth position. So we've still got our turned out feet, but that front foot has moved forward. So we've got a gap between the 2 feet now. And what's happened to our arms after third position? Our arm has gone all the way up. Well done. Fantastic. One more position. Let's see what happens when we get to 5th position. So our feet were apart. Now they're closed back together. This is a tricky one. The heel is now tucked in on the big toe of the other foot. It's pretty hard to balance like this. And the other arm has joined that one right at the top. We've got a nice curved shape above our heads. Oh, that's brilliant, guys. Well done. Oh, shall we try all 5 positions? Shall we move from one to the next? Okay, right, here we go. Together, everyone. We've got this. We're starting in 1st position. Well done. Open out to 2nd position. Fantastic. Can we move to 3rd position? Brilliant. You're doing it. Let's go to 4th. Remember what happens with the feet. That front one is moving forwards. 4th position. And can you finish in 5th? Bring that foot back in. It's the tricky one to balance. Both arms above the head. Yeah, we did it. Well done, everyone. That was brilliant. Right, let's move you back down. Woo! Oh, you did really well. Fantastic, everybody. Well, those are our 5 main positions of ballet, and they come back again and again in lots of different ballet movements. But I don't know about you. I want to know about more than just those 5 positions. Shall we find out some more about different ballet movements? Let's play ballet match. Ready?
Let's play ballet match. Can you match the description with the ballet movement being shown? Let's go. This is a plie. Is a plie a movement involving bending of the knees with the feet turned outwards, or a position in which the dancer stands on one leg and the other leg is bent at the knee? It's number 1. A plie is a movement involving bending the knees with the feet turned outwards. Here it is being performed by a ballet dancer. This movement is an arabesque, but which is the right description? Is it 1, the dancer stands on one leg and the other leg is bent at the knee? Is it 2, the dancer stands on one leg and extends the other leg out behind them? The body should be held forwards. Which one is right? It's number 2. We can see the dancer is standing on one leg with the other leg extended out behind them and their body is tilted forward slightly. And here's a ballet dancer performing an arabesque. This is a jeté, but is a jeté a movement in which the dancer leaps from one foot and lands on the other foot, or the dancer does a full turn made on one foot? Yes, it's number 1. The dancer is leaping from one foot and landing onto the other. Look at this picture of a dancer performing a jeté. That is a very high leap. We've got one more ballet movement called an attitude. Is it 1, a springing step where the dancer changes the position of their feet in the air, or 2, the dancer stands on one leg and the other leg is lifted and bent at the knee, either to the front, the side, or the back? It's number 2, and we can see a picture of an attitude being performed here.
Which one was your favourite movement? I think mine's got to be the jeté, that big leap through the air. It looks like the dancer is flying. I loved it. Right then, everyone, it's time for a challenge. Are you up for it today? I know you are. Right, come on then. We'll take on the challenge together of the mystery case. But what is going to be inside today?
The mystery case has a challenge inside. There's nowhere to run and no place to hide. We'll take on this challenge. How hard can it be? Open the suitcase and we'll see. The mystery of the ballet story.
Well, we know that ballets have lots of different stories, some of them really magical and full of fantasy, some others based on reality or old folk tales. But can we solve the mystery of the ballet story? Let's try together, shall we? Right, we're going to see some ballet stories. Here's our first one. But can we fill in the blank at the end of the story? What do you think happens next? This one is from Coppelia, which we know is a romantic ballet. A young man named Franz falls in love with a girl, Coppelia, who he sees sitting in her balcony every day. He wonders why she never moves or speaks. He's already engaged to Swanilda, who is jealous of his love for Coppelia. He discovers that Coppelia is actually what is she? Is she a mechanical doll? Is she a ghost? Or is she a swan in disguise? Which one do you think? If you're watching on YouTube, I have opened the chat, so I'm hoping that you can comment with your guesses. Which one are you going to go for? Coppelia is actually what do you think? She's actually a mechanical doll. She's not a real person after all. Let's try the next story. Oh, and here's a picture from Coppelia. Look what a movement those dancers are doing in the front. A jeté, a very big leap. Let's try this one, Swan Lake. One night, Prince Siegfried is out hunting and sees a group of swans. The queen swan transforms into a beautiful woman called Odette. She was turned into a swan by Baron von Rothbart, and the spell can only be broken if... what happens? How can she break the spell of being turned into a swan every night? Do you think it will be broken if she flies through a rainbow? If someone promises to marry her? Or if she gives him all her feathers? What do you think, everyone? What do you reckon? The spell will be broken if... Have you made your guesses? What are you going to go for? Do you think she has to give up her feathers? Do you think she has to fly through a rainbow? Do you think someone has to say they'll marry her? Well, if you went for that middle one, you're right. Someone has to promise to marry her. Oh, I can see some comments now. Hooray! Ava, you got that spot on. Someone has to promise to marry her. And a lot of classical ballets like this one, Swan Lake, a lot of them revolve around a love story. And there are the swans, all women trapped in the body of swans at night. Let's try one more story, shall we? Right, give this one a go then, guys. This is from The Nutcracker. Let's see what happens in this story. Siblings Clara and Fritz are playing with a life-sized Nutcracker toy doll on Christmas Eve when it breaks. Heartbroken, they go to bed. But during the night, the Nutcracker and other toys come to life. Clara wakes to find the Nutcracker and the toy soldiers doing battle with the Mouse King and his army of mice. The soldiers win, and the Nutcracker turns into a real prince who takes Clara to... Where does the prince take Clara? To the land of sweets, to a magical waterfall, or to a castle in the clouds? What do you think this time? Which one would you most like to go to? What are you going to go for? Where do you think they end up? Well, if you said the land of sweets, then you're right. What a land that would be. What an amazing place to visit. Oh, I can see some guesses. A few of you thought Castle in the Clouds. That was a really good guess. That does sound like something that would happen in a ballet, doesn't it? But it was the Land of Sweets. Iris, you got them all right. Oh, well done, you. Fantastic. It's fun just to have a guess, isn't it? And let's see a picture of the Nutcracker. And there it is. Right then, everyone, time for our activity selector. But which activity is it going to be today? Time to press the button and find out.
A new activity? Which one will it be? Press the button and we'll see. A game, a puzzle, story, a song. Whatever it is, we can't go wrong. Learning together as we play. Learning new things every day. What will it be today? It's a story.
Well, it's kind of a story, a bit like last week. I'm sort of cheating a little bit. It's sort of a story because the story is going to be told by you. And the story is going to be brought to life using our ballet movements. Now, I've asked for a bit of help with this one, and we've got a special visitor to the Magic Suitcase today. Let's meet Danny, who's going to take us through some of the story of the Nutcracker, but brought to life through ballet movement. Are you ready? You'll need to clear a little space. Make sure you've got room to move around. Let's get dancing.
Hi everyone, my name's Danny and I'm from Twinkle. And in this video, we're going to be learning to rehearse and perform a Nutcracker-inspired ballet dance.
This ballet is loosely based on a story by E.T.A. Hoffmann called The Nutcracker and the Mouse King, in which a child's Nutcracker toy comes to life and defeats the evil Mouse King. The music was written by a famous composer called Tchaikovsky in 1892. The ballet is usually performed at Christmas time all over the world.
So for the introduction to the dance, we're going to have a count of 8, and this is a chance for us to prepare. So we're going to stand with our feet in first. So to do that, place your feet together in parallel, rock onto your heels and slowly open your feet. So you're making the point of a triangle with your feet, and this is called your first position. Take your arms into braba, which is a preparation pose. Your arms are going to be nice and rounded and the thumbs tuck away. And we have a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. On 5, we lift the arms in front of the belly button to first position. 5. Open 6. Lift on 7 and come back down on 8. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From here, we have a demi-plie, which means we bend the knees and make a diamond shape with the legs, making sure that your back is staying nice and straight. So we have our demi-plie, the arms come to first, we rise on 6, we retire with the right leg, we lift. Retire means to draw the foot up, and you can take the foot to the ankle, to the calf, or to the knee, but no higher. It's up to you. We lower it down, we lift the other leg, and then we lower. So it looks a bit like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we have 7 and 8. And we take our spring points. The arms come to a low V, and we point the right leg, then we hop and change, and then we hop and change, and come back to first. So it looks a little bit like this. We have demi-plie, 2, 3, 4, retire, 6, 7, and 8. Come back to first. And we're going to do that 3 times. Then we have opening the feet to second position into a plie. So we come down and sway to the right, pointing the left foot. down and sway to the left, down and sway to the right, but this time we're coming up and over, and then we come back to plie and up onto releve, which means we rise up and the arms come to fifth position above your head, making sure you keep the shoulders down. From here, we bourrée, which means lots of little quick steps. So we're just going to do this. So we go bourrée, 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 and then we come back down to first. Well done. Let's try that with the music all together. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Again. 2, lift and lower, lift and lower. Spring point, point. We sway, sway. Up and over. And lift. Bourrée, 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 bourrée. And come down. Great job, well done.
That was brilliant. Well done, everyone. What was your favourite movement? Mine was definitely this one. Bourrée, 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 bourrée. I love that ending. You were fantastic. Well done, everyone. Now, if you would like to learn even more of that dance, and it includes a section on dancer's choice, we get to do your own movements, then you can check out the full video, and I'll put the link in our chat today for you to have a go at. And Danny can take you through all of that dance. Then you get to perform it at the end with the music. Right then, everyone, I think it's time to celebrate you guys and to celebrate just what you've been up to since we all met last time. Let's have a little look at what you designed with our challenge last week, which was to create, remember, a carnival costume or mask or hat. And you guys really let your imaginations lead this one. Check this out. Well done, everyone. Absolutely brilliant. I always love looking at your creations. And can you do another one for this week? Brilliant. Right, let's see what the challenge is for this week. We're going to create a ballet story. And it's totally up to you how you do this, but I've given you a couple of resources to help you out. I thought we could create something called a storyboard for your own ballet. Now, this could be a famous ballet, or the story of a film, or the story of a book that you know, or it could be a story that you've created from your own imagination. So think about the type of themes in ballet. We've got a lot of magic and mystery with dolls coming to life. We've got a lot of royalty. There's quite often princes or princesses. We've got animals who are actually people trapped in the bodies of animals. We've got all sorts going on in different ballets. But have a go at creating your very own. So you could draw little pictures for each part of the story. You could even write below what's happening in each part, or you could do it a totally different way. You could create some designs. You could use Lego. You could do it however you want to. It's totally up to you as always. But those resources are there on the link below this video if you want a template to work with to create your storyboards. I'm very intrigued to see just what you guys come up with. Iris is asking in the chat, how do we send them through? So if you've done something and you want to share it to be featured in our sharing video, you need to post it in under the sharing post in our Facebook group. So it's not the Facebook page, it's the Facebook group, Twinkle Home Educators. So mums, dads, if you're not joined, you'll need to join the Facebook group, and then you can drop it in the sharing post, and you'll see the Magic Suitcase sharing post for each week, and just drop it there below, and then I can see them all. I hope you have lots and lots of fun doing that. Right then, everyone. Oh, well, I'm sorry to say, we've reached the end of the Magic Suitcase for today. It was a little shorter than normal because we didn't have our usual chat. And although some of you managed to get the chat going on YouTube, I'm very, very sorry that we couldn't chat like normal and our Facebook stream didn't work. But you can, if you missed the start, you can always go back and watch it once we're finished. And I'll see you again next week for the last journey for a little while with the Magic Suitcase. We're coming to the end of our Showtime, our 5-week block. But what's the last adventure going to be? You'll have to come along next week to find out. It's a good one. So I'll see you all then. Have a brilliant week and take care. Well done, everyone. See you soon.